What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Bitcoin. We're also going to get in some altcoins as well. Right now we're sitting at $61,800. We're down about 2.5% on the day for Bitcoin. What I want to do, guys, today was look at the daily time frame. So each candle is going to represent one day. Remember, none of this is financial advice. And if you guys get some from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Try to be as truthful as I can with you, just showing you the technical analysis and our important levels here. So let's dig into this. So first of all, guys, for Bitcoin here, the main things that we want to watch here, we're going to be watching our prior week's high and our prior week's low. We really want to pay attention to those horizontal support and resistance levels. So our prior week's low, it's a big area for us here, guys, is going to be about $60,800. That's the area that we need to hold right here. We've held it several times, so it's going to be about the third or fourth time that we're going to go down and potentially test that area. So if we do end up having a daily candle close below that area, that could show some further selling pressure, maybe down into this equilibrium level that we have, guys, anywhere from about $53,000 down to about $50,000 if we do break this area with conviction and it comes on heavy volume. Not saying we have to here, guys, but something that we have to watch, as we did break down and trade below our 50-day moving average, which for the most part here, guys, we held it for a long time. We held it from February 7th all the way till when we broke it here April 13th. So that was a significant time, guys, and then you saw we actually had a little back test of it and failed, and we're dropping lower. So that's the area that we need to hold right here at that $60,800. If we start to move to the upside, area we need to get over top of, guys, is just reclaiming, piggybacking right on top of this 50 simple moving average, and that's going to be in red, and that'll be at $67,200. And many times, guys, that actually works pretty well, is the piggyback method. Like once you close back on top, if you drop down below a 50 like we did here and you start closing back on top of it with heavy volume, many times it'll keep moving. So just watch for that, guys. If you reclaim it and it's on heavy volume, sometimes that can get you moving from there. But so far, just more so in this equilibrium here for Bitcoin. If we get into our technicals, for our technicals on the 1 month time frame, we have a 3 sell, a 9 neutral, and a 12 buy. On the 1 week time frame, we are looking at a 4 sell, a 10 neutral, and a 12 buy. So our 1 month and our 1 week still looking good here, guys. On the 1 day time frame, we have a 12 sell, a 10 neutral, and a 4 buy. And those are the three that I like to pay attention to. Money flow right now is going to be at a positive 6.40. VWAP is going to be at a negative 10, and our relative strength is going to be at 39. So just really pay attention to those areas, guys. The prior week's low is the main spot that we need to hold. So that's going to be Bitcoin. Next one we're going to move into is Ethereum. Let's take a look at ETH here. So for Ethereum, guys, we have clearly lost the 50-day simple moving average, which is in red here, and you can see we have this selling pressure coming back in at that area, potential sell order block. So if we do get a nice move back up here, first we need to get over top of about $3,300, then it would be back up reclaiming this 50 simple moving average, guys, and that would be at $3,500. So that's the overhead that Ethereum needs to deal with. To the support side, we need to hold our prior week's low yet again, and that's going to put us at $2,850. So those are the areas that we're going to watch in the coming days here. Money flow is going to be at a positive 8.70. VWAP is going to be at a negative 5.52. And our relative strength is going to be at a 38. So really watch those areas, guys. Since we lost that 50, that's going to be a big area for us to reclaim if we're going to keep everything moving and trying to go back up and test that previous local high that we had around $4,100. So that's going to be Ethereum. Next one we're going to get into, guys, is Cardano. For Cardano, just a massive dump here in the altcoins, guys. It's been a brutal one here for many altcoins. So right now we are trading below our 200-day moving average. So that's the main thing that we need to get over top of, guys. And that's why we typically don't like to lose these things, because now that's overhead resistance for us as opposed to being support. And we have to work and have buying pressure to get back up over top of that. So we need to reclaim 50 cents is going to be the main area of overhead resistance for us. Main area of support that we have to hold is this prior week's low here, guys, and that's going to put you at 40 cents. Money flow right now is going to be flat, just a zero there essentially, guys. And then our VWAP is going to be at a positive 1.65, and our relative strength is going to be down around 28. So lots of work to do there, guys, for altcoins here. And you can see we're clearly in this downtrend here. So we had our high, low, lower high, and then we actually had a little bit of a lower low there, lower high, and then we had our big dump there. So next one, guys, let's take a look at, let's go for Link. Let me know what coins you're here for, guys. I'm going to try to do as many as I can today. So for Link, main area, guys, again, back up above this 200-day moving average. Gave it up again, just like most altcoins have here. So we need to get back up over top. $15.22 is going to be the overhead resistance area. In terms of support that we need to hold, it's going to be $12.01. Relative strength is going to be at 26.28. Money flow is going to be at a negative 5.36, and our VWAP is going to be at a positive 1 right now. So just really watching, guys, if we do start to get a move back up into here, see if this area where this pink resistance level would potentially come in, and see if we see any sellers in that range there. But we just need to get up over top of that 200-day moving average to get this back going again. So that's going to be Link, guys. Next one's Litecoin. We're at $77.61 right now. Litecoin, guys, still up above our 200-day simple moving average, so we need to hold that, and that's going to come in at $75. So that's the main area. Overhead resistance that we have to get through is $82.90. Then it'd be up to around this equilibrium here, guys, right around the $90 range, excuse me. So $90 range here. Overhead resistance, $83. And then support is going to put you down here at the prior week's low at around $70.82. Money flow is going to be at a positive 5.94. VWAP is going to be at a negative 2.51, and our relative strength is going to be at 37 right now for Litecoin. So just trying to maintain and hold this 200-day moving average, guys. Next one, let's get into, let's see here, guys, Solana. We're at $127 right now, down about 8% on the day, getting beat up pretty good. We are still trading up above our 200-day moving average here, and this is going to be in white, guys. So we need to hold $95 is going to be the main area for this 200, and then it's going to be this prior week's low here at $122. So that's the main area right now that we're coming up to, is this prior week's low that we need to hold. Overhead resistance, we need to get back up over top of $140. Is going to be a big area for us, guys, and then it's going to be getting through this 50 simple moving average. So remember, that's why when this damage takes place, now it takes time to get work back up and get through all those overhead resistance areas. So just be aware of that, guys, and that's at $165. Money flow is still in the positive here. We're at a positive 3.80, but it has been just moving to the downside there, guys, from the high of around 20 on our money flow. VWAP is going to be at a negative 2.03, and our relative strength is going to be at a 31. And as you can see, guys, with the smart money concepts down here, we would have a discounted low at around $77 if we got down to that range. Then you can see this big buy order down here, and that's going to put you at about $90. Not saying we have to get down to those levels, but if we do test this level down here, this could potentially be a great buying area right down in that range. So that's going to be Solana. And none of this, obviously, guys, is financial advice. Just want to put it out there. We're going to look at XRP next. All right. So for XRP, main area we were trying to hold here, guys, where we have this green order block right down in this range here. This is going to be from 41 cents up to our prior week's low here at about 43.5 cents. It's going to be the main area of support that we need to hold. Overhead resistance, we got a lot of work to do, guys. We got to get it back up over top of our 200-day moving average, up above our 50-day moving average as well. And then you can see these red order blocks just stacking up. If we do go up here, we potentially could just set a lower high. So just be aware of that. Money flow is going to be at a negative 1.44. VWAP is going to be at a negative 1.56, and our relative strength is going to be at 33. Let's take a look at Uniswap. Uniswap on the daily time frame, guys, with the uni news coming out, just really getting beat up here. So we were back down into our strong low area, which is also considered a discount area. But considering we've had news, just be careful out there. Right now, guys, that is going to put you between $5.50 up to around that $6.12 is the area we need to hold as support. Overhead resistance, we're going to be looking up to around $8. Money flow is going to be at a negative 8.05. And then our VWAP is going to be at a positive 2.68, and our relative strength is going to be at 26 right now. So lots of work for Uni to do as well, guys. Even if we do get that bounce, just really watch those overhead resistance areas to see if we have any selling pressure coming in. Next one, let's take a look at ICP. So for ICP on the daily time frame, guys, we're getting down into this area right here where we do have a buy order block as of now, and this is going to put you between $11.11 up to around that $11.64. If that area fails our previous week's low, I would look down to this discount area here where it's saying marking a strong low between $9.50 up to around that $10 range for us. And that's also going to correlate right around our 200-day simple moving average at $9.68. So that's the downside there, guys. If we do get a nice bounce to the upside, we need to get back up over top of $13.85. Then be this 50 simple moving average here, and this is going to put you at $14.86. Money flow -3 right now. VWAP is going to be at a -1.75, and our relative strength is going to be at 31 as of now. So guys, that's what I wanted to get into today. God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe and take care out there. Really look for those big discounted areas if you're going to be buying. Wait for it to get down into those levels for you. Take care, my friends.